make it difficult for the city to...
They call it contamination.
We also find animals dumped in the midst of all of this. It's never ending. We found about 12 years ago that we were seeing an inordinate amount of dumping around our communities, not just along with a heavy trash pickup, but dumping in various areas like this one, where we found huge amounts of trash, tires, roofing material, construction material as a whole, medical waste, all kinds of things in massive quantities where trucks had to be brought in to remove it. Discussions with the city that we had not been able to have, we were having them with our... We had no idea what the DOJ could bring to us in that complaint originally, and we found very quickly that the city's response was different. They came in probably a week before we knew about the complaint being picked up by the DOJ as a Title VI complaint. They came in and we couldn't find illegal dumping anywhere in the community because they made a concerted effort to get it all up before the DOJ came to town. After the DOJ, everybody had, we could email everybody, and they were listening very intently to see what they could do differently.
So Title VI is part of the Civil Rights Act of 1964 that was adopted under the LBJ administration, and it was part of the progressive era that we had to rectify issues around civil rights. And so there's parts of the Civil Rights Act that deal with intentional discrimination, and then there are other aspects that deal with this disparity, right, that we see in communities that it's sometimes harder to prove. And then there's been a real pushback against Title VI in the last several years around disparate impact, which is the basis for the complaint that we filed.
And lots of dresser parts and pieces, more car parts, and various other furniture. We see a lot of that. Clothing. We have nothing to fight with anymore. We've got a watered down EPA. We've got no assistance from the DOJ. And so the city has no reason to respond to us. And we're finding that they are truly ignoring us.